Good evening. Good evening. How did we get to the 1415459240015? Who's doing that? Sometimes I like to play the Minecraft. And when we play the Minecraft, we like to make things. We build the things, and when we build the things, sometimes we need the seagrass. And you might ask yourself, how do you get the seagrass? To get the seagrass, you have to make a shears. And you attack the seagrass with the shears. Roll. Trolling the roll mops. So, boys and girls, how are you? Bill, how are you? Check. Yeah, that's beautiful. Check, check, check. Just all checks. All checks all the time. 1, 2, 3. Good morning. I have to make a shears. And then I attack the seagrass. We attack the seagrass and we take the queen. And then we win the piece. What about the a3? e4, a3. I'm stupid. Alright. Now, Luigi. When you want to make a shears, the shears is for cutting the sheeps, cutting the hair of the sheeps. So for me it seems strange to use it to cut the seagrass, but those are the rules. I don't understand how our donation bar got so weird. That's never happened. Is that like someone donated pie or something? I'm going to donate pie. Obvious move now. Queen g6. It's good. It's not good. Oh my god. It's good. Queen 8, Queen 8, Queen g6. Queen g6. Queen g6, Queen f8, Rook h3. Queen g6, Queen h7, Queen f6. Easy peasy. Oh fuck, I missed this one. Holy moly, I missed this one. Whoa. Wow. Extended play. Rook takes h6, check, king g8, and then queen h5. Well, that's lucky that works, because I totally didn't see it. Wow, that was just pure luck. Gobble troll mops. Gobble troll mops. 5 plus whatever. 1 and 5. Between 1 and 5. Frog. Brain frog. Yeah, this is the earliest I wake up. So last week I played knight c6 against you. No? We were having a lot of knight c6, knight c3 last week. It was a knight in front of pawn week. Or did I? Did I? Yeah, I did, right? Yeah. Remember that? We play whatever. I play whatever I freaking feel like. In that day. On that day. On that day, even. Play what you feel like, man. The birds is the words. Yeah. How you like my Nimzo? It's a Nimzo Advanced Extended Play. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Queen b3, good move. Good move. Very well. It's a classical Nimzo where I made the illegal move f5. You have played correctly, sir. Correctly. Don't be crazy, Gabbletromops. Don't go crazy. Play solid. Play solidly. Adverb. Solidly. Sometimes you have a tendency to go crazy. Don't go crazy. Play solid. Be steady. Every chess game is an organic... It's an organic living being. Oh. You like the London system. The London system. Knight d4. I could have played 94 there as well. Nimzovich would be proud of us. Now what? Now what? Think too much. Don't think too much. Fundamentals. Problem is white has knight f3. Actually, that doesn't really do anything. So what am I worried about? All right, we have a choice if knight f3. Knight e4 or rook e8. Good move. Well played, sire. Good. But not good enough. Alright. I guess you could castle queenside. Burial ground. Never walk around in the cemetery at the Indian burial ground. The zombies will get you. Look at this zombie here on an h2. It's buried. g5 tempting. Ultraviolence is the answer. As usual. Alright. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, but we'll make it work. We're going to make it goddamn work. E4 was the plan. You know, they say that a bad plan is better than no plan at all. That's bullshit. Does anybody else agree with me? I think that's bullshit. That's just, that sounds good. That's a bullshit quote that just sounds good. There's no evidence to support the theory that Bad plan is better than no plan at all. Shit. I'm reaching panic zone. It's a panic zone. Anyway, we're having fun, right? Zen chess. Master Zen chess. Future National Master Zen chess. Man, I don't know. I have extended wake up. I can't wake up. I've been awake theoretically for like an hour and a half, but I still don't feel like I'm awake. You know, I'm like sleepy. I have like sleep hangover. I don't know what to call it. It takes me an incredibly long time to wake up. Feel like I'm awake. You know, you guys have that? I have the coffee. It doesn't help. Well, if it helps, okay. It takes forever for it to like get in my bloodstream. At least I don't feel like it. Maybe I'm caffeinated, but I don't feel like it. Greedy. You are greedy. Greedy, 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 greedy. Greedy. Greedy, greedy, greedy. You are greedy, sir. Greedy. How are your bishops doing, man? Man. Is this a good move by me? Probably not. It'll work. Wow. Now, what was the plan again? Wow. Yeah, let him get to a safe place. Make sure he gets to a safe place. Oh, no. Come on. Can't do that. I bet this whole thing was unsound. You make me look like a genius, though. He's a great opponent. I think we should release some UFO files for this guy. He's a really great opponent, and we need to detract from the fact that we played a shitty game and it's probably like completely unsound by releasing UFO files. Oh, what is he talking about? So how much you guys want to bet my bullshit is unsound? I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. Maybe my position was so good I can get away with this crap that I did. But even King D2 was a little bit scary. I had to be accurate there. I don't know. Roll mops. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't change anything. How's your bishop? My bishop hurts. Does your bishop hurt? My bishop's hurting me. Doctor. My bishop's hurt. Is it normal at my age for my bishops to hurt? Do I have 94 like mate there? No. No mate yet. Some bishops are better than others. Where is the mate? There it is. There it is. Get back here. Where are you going? Come on in here, little doggy. Unsound bullshit attack. Not completely, but this iceberg here. The fact there's an iceberg here, a small iceberg with global sea level rise, means that I was kind of bullshitting a little bit, but it wasn't so bad. Castle queenside, good move. And then I didn't think like you have to take this knight. But alright, you took the knight. And then queen b3 is a blunder. So you obviously have to play queen e5. I can't afford to trade queens here. So what's happening after queen e5? Check. Okay. And then what? I can't afford to trade queens, so what am I going to do? Queen f7. I'm not sure what's going on here. Well, yeah, queen b3 you went wrong. Apparently queen e7 loses. I mean, king d2 loses to queen d7, although that's not easy to see either. I think I would like take on d1 and then double on the d file, and you're like smashed. So you have to play this. Oh wow, the computer goes into the endgame. Fuck. There's no way I could afford. I would have gone for this. You know. Some crazy shit. Look at that. Oh my god, I could never find that. So I was really lucky. Where did you go wrong? h3 is bad. Where else did you go wrong? I think bishop f4 is bad. You know, honestly. Bishop f4, why are you playing the London system? It's an IMSO, you know. You have totally normal moves here. Don't put your bishop on f4 where it's just going to get attacked by e5. Yeah, you tried to do the impossible, like stop me from playing e5. Although bishop g5 played by some guy is not good either. So Nicholas Brunner played knight f3. Knight f3 is a normal move. Yeah, bishop g5 is possible. Korchnoi Glazarov. Forintosh Larsen. Don't put your bishop on f4. It makes the position harder to play. The Fred. Okay, I have plenty of time to think about my opening here. What are we gonna do? Saji health bar. Why do you have a health bar? Roll mops. Learn the lesson. $5. Knocking our health bar down. Ow! Ow! Ah! Damaged me. $5 damage. Nice. Why did you learn? Why did you learn? Okay, no closed Sicilian from Sanchez. No Grand Prix attack. No, no, no. Why do you learn? I was thinking about playing this with white on Thursday. Why do you learn, Gabble Romops? Why you learn? Well, I pulled a fast one on him. I've pulled the fast one on a few people. It doesn't matter. What's the point anyway? Knight f6 e5. And if knight e4, you have like some move there. But it's fine. Who cares anyway, right? You just transpose to a normal Marazzi. Move 11, one of my regular students and longtime founder of the stream, was talking about this being one of Black's best lines, according to the very deep analysis of the computer. This is always the line that I've played. Still, Black can't equalize completely. Marazzi is tough. But I have a team game on Sunday, and my opponent sometimes plays the modern / Marazzis. What the hell is that? Wow. Knight a4. Crazy. Sorry, I have like sudden feeling I'm gonna sneeze. You induced me to play b6. Wow. Epic. Don't know about this. No one ever played knight e4 against me. That's a new move. Interesting. Don't see that one at chess school. Well, whatever. The Marazzi is very solid for black, but impossible to win. Now what do I do? Do the impossible. Larson. Bishop takes, pawn takes, e5, queen e7. Wilson. The bind. Now it's possible to play f5. Kim Possible. Kim.com's new name. Yeah. You're preventing queen g5. Do the Kim Possible. Early and often. F5. Wilson. Anyone ever watched the original Twilight Zone? It's one of my favorite episodes. Is this guy who hates gambling, but then his wife talks him into going to Vegas, and then he like gets addicted to playing the slot machines. And finally the slot machine like literally kills him. It's pretty cool. If you like old TV. So F5. White is better, yes. I guess I expected you to take on F5. That's the Feingold rule. Feingold rules are meant to be broken. Sanchez has no qualms about bad bishops, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, objectively, this is probably a draw. Oh. Objective in Hungarian. But easier to play with black. Objectively. That sounds stupid. Objective. How do you say it in German? Objective. Objective. You don't say that. Oh no, always blame the wife. Yeah, the wife, it was her idea to go to Vegas. Come on, you should loosen up and gamble. Come on, have some fun. Oh, the A file. Oh, you attack me on the A file, yes. Careful now. The uh-oh. You gonna sack the exchange? Who cares? Cars. Who cares? Two cars there. You can sack the exchange. It's a classic move. And white almost has enough compensation. But on the other hand, you don't need to sack the exchange. So it's a tough one. He doesn't do it. Well, anyways. There's a famous tandems of pieces. Two rooks and queen. No. Two rooks and knight is better than queen and bishop. I bet that's true. No objectives. Germans, no. Time to build nuclear weapons. Trump, no good. We always stay up on current events here. Very important. Very important in life to stay up on the current events. Especially in Europe. When you live there. Okay. Queen. All right, so it's this is a very famous piece tandem. Queen, two rooks, and knight versus queen, two rooks, and bishop. Oh, you're like sneaking up on me. Dude. That's not cool. No, we're not going to do that. Queen, one rook. Sorry, I did the wrong rook. Wow. That's right. But okay, queens and rooks aside. The position is largely about good knight versus bad bishop. But it's true that queens and knights are a better combo. Combos. Do they still make combos? Sanchez, what are you doing? Where's my freaking tactic, man? No, Sanchez has played this well. Seems like he's still okay. Objectively, why should he be lost? Because he has a bad bishop? Wow. That move's kind of risky, huh? Check. Oh, queen f2. Wait. Jan Timman died. Only 74. Yeah, better be pessimistic today than dead tomorrow. Yeah. Seriously, that's a good one. We build the bomb. Building bombs. Can't be living in the past. What? Bomb building. Oh my god. No. Stop still rolling, Suji. You didn't see it? My whole threat? Oh no. Come on. It was a draw. It was a draw. Yeah. Of course it's a draw. C5 breaking through. I don't have a threat here until I play Queen F2. So this is your key moment, right? H5 is a mistake. Can you still save the game after H5? Wow, Queen D2 is even better. That's weird. Queen F2, so you can't save the game here. So I didn't see the win, by the way, after Queen G4. Knight F3 check, King H3. I saw Knight G5 check, but what does it do? What does it freaking do? How do I make progress? Rook F4 apparently. Oh my god, my knight covers. It covers at F7. Oh no. Oh no. Covers, brothers. Sanchez. It's a perfect game. I thought you could sack the exchange though. Let's see. Okay, we both made a lot of little inaccuracies, but how bad is it to sack the exchange here? It's probably an uphill struggle for a draw for white. Okay. So you're better off not doing it, according to the engine. Yeah, I mean, it should be a draw, but this is the reason why, you know, computers defend difficult positions perfectly like this. But my record against humans is excellent. Such positions. I always go for this in the Marazzi. But frankly, you're not supposed to allow it. You know, I mean, like, the general rule is, on the white side, when you play these kind of Marazzis, you're not supposed to trade dark square bishops. You know, I don't know if you know that. I mean, so you have to play, like, bishop e3 here. Not have to, but should. Now, Roman would do this, and your move order is technically inaccurate. Okay, f3 is technically wrong. You don't need to play f3 yet. There's a lot of moves here. Queen c2 is kind of trendy. bh3. These ideas of Queen c2, h3. Anyway, the positional idea is that you're not supposed to trade these guys. Knight a4 novelty. Wow, I have knight c5. Because of course I saw that. How does that work? Oh my god. Knight takes c5? That's cool. D takes c5, bishop takes c5, and black is better. That's very cool. And bishop a3, bishop takes b2. What do I do? Here? Wow. g3, call your bluff. Bishop h3, obviously. Pretty neat. So knight a4, not a good novelty. But f3, not a good move. Not necessary at this time. No, queen e2 is standard and more useful than rook c1. This is the correct move. Why so few games here, though? My move is that uncommon, like a5 is that uncommon. Only 48 games. I mean, the thing is, I've had some games where people did this. I had a game that left a trauma on me in like 2005 in Slovenia in Novogorica, where I think I drew with black some guy who did this and I couldn't win. It was like a long draw. I guess it's not a big deal, but I did exactly this, like takes, queen b6. But it's too drawish. Like black has no chances to win here. It was kind of a stupid reason to play a5, but bishop d7 is the standard move. Okay, bishop d7, b4. Oh, this is weird. Well, no, knight d7. Knight d7. No, actually, bishop d7. So knight d7 is interesting. So bishop d7, b4. Funny that this isn't played more often. This pawn becomes a target, but I don't know it's so bad for white. There's more questions than answers. Kaidenov Felgeir, 2014. More questions than answers. Okay, guys, welcome. Gabble Romops with the... oh, shit, I forgot to activate my stream. No wonder no one's here. Oh, no. Oh, my God. This stupid feature. That's why no one's watching and I have no challenges, because the stupid stream wasn't activated. All that for nothing. Sludgy. For nothing. For nothing. Have a good one. I'd settle for you subscribing. Thank you, man. Good luck with your work. I hope all the best for you. So, alright. We are activated. Our stream has been activated. We have hour 45 minutes. Gobble, gobble troll mops. Gobble, gobble. Puzzle strike. Check. White doesn't have any good checks. Oddly enough. So I'm going to win the knight. Yeah, this is pretty nasty. It looks like check. Oh, bishop c3 is kind of a big check. Yeah, actually. Not so simple. Oh yeah, we have to check on the light squares. But oh yeah, it's okay, because if I queen g4 check, yeah. The point is, like, c3 can't be played. So Gia Skaki, pronounced it correctly for once. Gia Skaki. Have a nice weekend. Bye. Wow, you guys are out of here. Take your ball and go. Very nice. Have a nice weekend. Bye. Thanks for the donation. and subscribing. Gobble Robots, you're not a subscriber, but you donated. That's cool. Alright. So, Giashaki. Alright. Better donate to me than someone else. Than Jeff Bezos. Bezos. Black to move. Wait, what? This is white to move? White move. We taking the pawn. The plane. Take the plane. Now, only one move wins. Well, King B7 is going to result in some sort of check or something. If I go to B6, there's no checks. Very long road for checks. King B6, Knight F3, A6, Knight D4, A7, too late. Yeah, I guess King B6. We can't waste time here. Can't. Queen D7 check. King G8. Well, no matter what I do, Black's going to play King G8. Oh, I've got a challenge from Gia Skaki. Do you prefer Kingfisher? Spelled it wrong. And we don't answer questions like that. That's they're both different. Okay. Don't look at it like that. Tal and Fisher. They're both great in their own way. So can I play without being an animal here with H4? Let's play in a humane way. Humane, the Humane Society. You're a maniac. I'm not. Although I have to be like honest, I like H4 there. Particularly with Knight C3 in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it my way. Mm-hmm. Positional edge for white. Don't know about Knight C6, but okay. I finally feel awake. You know, I think playing chess helps me feel awake. It's not just the coffee itself. The act of playing chess wakes me up. I don't want to be castling queenside here. Yeah, he's right to be concerned about G4. What was that? A notification. Snetstick has resubscribed. Yes. And our health is down under 2,000. If our health goes under 0, somebody else becomes a stream hero. Don't know about this. I think this is a mistake. I probably should have played Bishop G5. Sacrifices do not work. All right. I don't want to trade pieces. I don't want to trade my good bishop for your bad bishop, especially. Although it is a very active bad bishop. I need my light square bishop to not protect my light squares. It's doing such a good job now. Look at these weaknesses. Out on A4. It's out on A4. If I play B4, you have B5. What you don't have an answer to G4 now. Actually, you might. Damn. He might be able to avoid losing a piece here. Shoot. Alright. Yeah. Good move. Alright, so I don't really want to trade queens. That loses a pawn anyway. F3 loses a pawn. So that leaves me with the options of moving my rook. Rook H2. Rook G1. The problem with Rook G1 is that, you know, it goes off the H file. So if he takes in G4 now, I don't have the H file. Thus, Rook H2. Everything's protected, except what's not. There's the H file. Hello, H file. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get that over there. You know. William. Do you prefer Tal or Fischer? Different animals. Do you prefer zebras or giraffes? That's what you're asking me. Sensei, what's up? Thanks for subscribing. Guys, we're going to stream to about 2:45. Zebra or giraffe? Zebra or zebra? Deborah the zebra. In Hungarian, it's pronounced zebra. So Deborah's zebra. Hope you can accept my challenge today. I can. I can. I don't necessarily say I will, but I can. So somebody lost a piece. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 95. You want to play knight to d5. You want to play knight to d5. D5. You want the knight to d5. You want to... Oh no. The checkmate. I have 2 challenges. Sensei and Prism hasn't been here for a while. What is the most Hungarian name ever? Yeah, I think Zoltan, but actually not. Because, no. Yeah, to be honest, like Laszlo, I guess. Because Zoltan is really just a morphed form of Sultan. It's borrowed from the Turks. So, yeah. So, technically, I can't checkmate you? Oh my god. Wait. Oh no! Sludgy, you're so mean to me. You're so mean. Been ill. Not good. Wash your hands. Alright. Gia Shock lost quickly. Sun Prism. Don't be ill. So he's... My father-in-law is named Zoltan. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of names and words left over from, I guess, the Turks invading. Sultan. Zoltan. I can take a shower then. Take a shower. What, did you get cheated? Like he jumped in front of you? Take a shower. That's a fast shower. During fraternity pledge week, not pledge week, but initiation week, we had to take like one, I think we had 30-second showers. I forget now. Maybe 30-second showers. Bonding. Alright. Dude, castles is a good move. That's a fast shower. No, you have 5 minutes actually. 10 minutes. Yeah, that's enough for a shower. You don't feel cheated. So Sensei just gifted a tier 1 sub to Sun Prism. I'm playing the stupid Gen Zaniga variation. For lack of a better idea, G3 is a Catalan. Bad Catalan. My opponent left the game. He's cheating with the opening book. Okay, so this is a standard setup. It's a Koltnowski. Correct. Call, collect. Nothing variation for white, of course. Raphael Dulibe Letao. No, It wasn't him. I lost the game to another American player in black in this type of position. Alexander Lesiege. We had a Nimzo where I was black. I tried to do the same, like b6, d5, Kolnowski. Yeah, but bishop d2 is a slow move for white. I mean, I think that's an important distinction in these types of lines. This is a pretty slow move. Although, anyway, oftentimes we do that. You know, Yusupov. The Yusupov maneuver, like a Stonewall Dutch. This is a Stonewall Dutch. So I don't like 97. I think that, you know, your best bet, obviously, like, you want to get the bishop back to d6 probably before you play c5, but the best plan is usually to play c5 with knight c6. So you put pressure on d4. Here you don't have enough pressure on d4. In his amazing book, The Art of Positional Play, Reshevsky, I talked about this a lot, he makes the point that this knight is not a good, it's not really well placed against these sort of, well, hanging pawns or this structure too, where you know, you're unable to really put any pressure on d4. Queen h5. Then he takes e4. Okay. Okay. Well, here I have, what? Bishop c4? It's not so simple. Not so simple, Mr. Coffee. We need Mr. Coffee for this game. This is his department. The E3 systems. Maybe black's okay here. This wasn't my original plan. I keep thinking that, like, I have to keep control of d5. Obviously, you know, opening the f file was the original plan, but he has bishop d5, and I didn't know if there's anything I could do about that, ultimately. Now here I could take with the queen. Where are you putting your queen? You can sack your queen. Queen e1, bishop d5. It looks like a reasonable sack. Queen e1, bishop d5, rook d1. Takes, takes, takes. You know, objectively, it might not be enough for black, though, huh? Not easy to play with the queen down and the dark square weaknesses. No, I don't think you should do that. But black might be okay here. I don't know. I have a strong pawn phalanx. That's obscene. How can you talk about such things? Pawn phallus. Thanks to the gift sub. Dude, how's our health bar? Health bar, let's check it out. Steam boss. Steam boss. Health bar is dying. Oh my god. No. Sledgy's down to 1,033 health. Stop making such good moves. You knocked my health down to 1,000. Steam boss feature enabled. Why can't I control the size of this box, man? That's really annoying. What is it doing? Why is it so weird? It's like a bug or something. Okay. Yeah, the box. I gotta grab it in the right place. The panhandle. Oh. Wow. We've got a very wicked looking attack here. Okay, rook d1. Queen e7. Now, I mean, I can trade bishops and just be better. So even if I have to play bishop d5, we're dominant with the dominant dog here. Dominant dog. Is there anything better? E6 is vibrantly interesting. Ah, is it enough though? E6 takes f5, bishop d5. There it is, bishop d5 again. Fucks everything up. Bishop d5 ruins everything. Ruining my fun. You know, an odd concept here be to like retreat my bishop, but I think it's too slow. Ultimately, other ideas. Think a lot. Yeah, maybe this is just lame. You are lame, Sludgy. You are lame. This is lame. I am lame. Shit. So he just completely got out of it? Not completely. He could have played rook d8. It was a bad move order by black. That's what I was afraid of. He had rook d8 immediately, which is more accurate. Now I retain some advantage. Every move is very important. Don't play like a brainless retard. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. That's a horrible move. Wow. Horrible. You could just resign. F5 is better to lose the pawn on e4, probably. Objectively. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But I mean, no way I'm playing f5. Because they look the same, but they're not. I have a protected passed pawn. Yours is not passed. Bo Derek. Bo Derek's still alive. My coffee high is fading. We have 3 challenges. Snedsteg, Nefedov, and Redusa. Imagine if we had new people coming to the stream. Because we have very faithful followers, right? The problem is, like, there's rarely new people. Nude people. We need more nude people. The protected pawn from hell, right? What could possibly go wrong? Mm-hmm. I like making these little sounds. Protected pawn from hell. I can't screw around here, though. Maybe I should trade into the rook endgame. Do my business. Do your business, Sludgy. Keep it simple. Alright. Check. Why check? Tricky situation. Okay, technical working him. He's got more time, but the protected passer is an issue. The issue is quite far advanced protected passer. Black has a queenside majority. H6 was unnecessary. You are unnecessary. You are redundant. Oh no. I don't want him playing b4. Counterspiel. Yes. I wonder what the objective valuation of this rook in game is, you know, from the start. A4 is possible. Looks very interesting. But maybe not. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I just hallucinated. Wow. Alright. Hallucinations are fun. He's got time. What's up, everybody? 8 viewers on a Friday? That can't even be possible. Alright. Now we need to think about this. I am thinking about this. Thinking. Easy win? Probably. No. Oh shit. Uh-huh. Cutting it a little close here, Sledgy. No. Oh my god. Cutting it close, indeed. Bro, what am I doing? This is scary. I think I lost my mind. Oh no. What's that do? Unbelievable. So I'm winning until I blundered this, thinking that I'm winning here. Because your pawn's a move too fast. Unbelievable. E7 check. E7 check. King D7, King F6, E2. I don't even understand. E7 check, King D7, King F6. Oh, E2. Okay. It's a draw. Well, anyway, the point is, like, I blew my winning position, thinking, this was winning for me. But honestly, like, I missed the whole thing. I just totally overlooked Rook E2 in the first place. It's really stupid. I mean, I should play E6 right away. But then you have this. I'm still much better. F takes E5, bishop H4. Where the hell is F takes E5? What do you mean F takes E5? F takes E5. Oh. That's some engine line. And then here. Well, I mean, he could play like Queen D7, right? Bishop H4 speeds up my attack on the king's side. A3, Bishop A5. This is all based on some kind of thing where I guess I have this threat of B4. That's difficult to see, though. I mean, I would see it in a long game, but D takes E5 is a mistake, but based on tactical stuff, I mean, I don't know. He's playing very fast. He never uses any time. It's incredible. I was winning, and I was even still winning after screwing this up. But I completely overlooked Rook E2. I just didn't see the move, I thought... he would go after my H-pawn, but I mean, anyway, I could play King D4, right? I don't understand, like, why I didn't play King D4. I mean, I think that was my original plan. And then I got worried that I'd get cut off and maybe I wasn't winning anymore. But I'm not really in any danger here, But then I realized that I'm at least drawing. I figured I would have chances to win, but I have no winning chances. He's queening too fast. So stupid, and his rook just happens to be on D3, so it supports the E-pawn. Sun Prism Endgame Pro. Not, normally your realm of specialty. And you've been sick too. Very rusty. And slow. Rusty and slow. Clearly. Oh no, now I skipped you. Alright. Sorry, Nephew, you're gonna have to wait. I can't skip Sensing again. He's been waiting like forever. My bad. He had to take a shower already. I'm sorry, Pavel. You're next. But we already skipped Sensei a couple times. So I think. Calculation-based endgame, huh? Very fast for a rusty guy. Sensei, what are we going to do? What do you play? You play all different things. You're always changing your openings. No? You used to play B3. What happened to that? Nefidov, look. For Nefidov. Nefudog. Just for Nefidov. As a compensation for starting and stopping his game, we're going to play the Schliemann. Unclear what Black's best line is here, but we'll play, you know, the trendy line. Now I don't know. We're out of book. How much theory does Stensteg know? This is more than me, probably. I have kind of a bad record with white in this, and never played it with black. Not the Schliemann in general, but this D3 line. Should I castle first? Ah. Always castle. Nefanovsky. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Sensei, I didn't know you know all this theory. You're like an expert on this? That's weird. I dropped a piece. Yeah, I didn't know I was losing a piece. I never played the line. Queen F6. That's 2 games in a row I lost the 7 moves. So Stenseg is an expert on the white side of the Schliemann, it turns out. Very randomly. He used to play B4. I mean B3. So I should play bishop B4 here. Actually, yeah, that's better. Yeah, I don't know the theory well enough. I just dropped a piece of Queen D5 check. Random. Well, that was a good game. Well played. Now Redusa. Alright, dude. Nefidov, did you re-challenge me? I'm totally tilted. Hung a piece. Lost a better endgame. Funny thing is, Sensei plays B3 all the time, so he's now an expert on the white side of the Schliemann. Winning pieces against me. Of course, I went right into it. That's the trendy variation for white, which promises like no advantage. Unless black doesn't know what they're doing, which is me, you know. I don't know what I'm doing, so I hung a piece. Yeah, he always plays b3. So I don't know what's up with the e4 lately. At least we lost the 7 moves. Get it out of the way. He can go take a shower and practice his white side of the Schliemann. Apparently a theoretical expert. Wow. Most people aren't well prepared for that opening. But he just happens to be like an expert. Coincidence? So what did we do here, Nefidov? You should just play. Why? You're not an expert in those? I don't know you well enough. Normally, like, people who play b3 aren't like tactical, you know, monsters in the sharper lines of the Roy Lopez. I'm expecting you to not know theory. Not know. Silman. Oh, okay. So you know nothing. You know nothing, yet you played the trendiest line, and you know exactly this trap that even I missed. The absolute trendiest line you played, d3, and it's not Silman. Whatever, dude. Silman. What a joke. Yeah, you keep trolling me, whatever, dude. Adding insult to injury. No need to troll me. Thanks for the info. Yeah, very plausible. I have to play e4. There's like literally no other move here. No, you can play this. I guess. Dude, whatever. Like, you're like trolling me. Seriously. Stop trolling me. It's absurd. I know what d3 does. I mean, everybody here knows that it develops the bishop and shit like that, but there's literally like a million moves you could play. You can pretend you're not trolling me. If you don't troll me, I wouldn't be mad, you know, but it's like, you beat me and then you troll me in addition. Taking of f5 is probably... Alright, dude, stop. Stop. Just stop. I don't want to hear it, alright? It's like the guy who beat me with the board, you know, set up the wrong way. I'm not going to listen to this. No, e takes f5 is not good. That's the kind of thing that you're supposed to do. You just happen to not do that, coincidentally. You just happen to do, like, the best move. Even though you know nothing. And you call it the Silman. Uh-huh. Not about a bad day. I just don't like getting trolled. Yeah, I know you said Silman, bro. It's embarrassing. You continue to troll me. Why are you trolling me? You know? If you weren't a subscriber, I would time you out. It's not called a Silman, okay? So you're starting to piss me off. Seriously. It has nothing to do with Jeremy Silman. Nefedov resigning now. Wow, this is just getting better and better. Nefedov is resigning now. All right, Nefedov, it's hard to get you to not resign. I was talking about Nefedov. All right, dude. I'm just gonna time you out. Tired of getting trolled, really. I'm not playing Nefedov anymore. That's the last time, dude. I'm not gonna play games. I'm not gonna play games with people. You don't tell me when you'll play me, when you won't. You know, this is my stream. I've helped you a lot. I've taught you a lot. Don't play this bullshit. Seriously, Nefedov. That you'll resign when I do this or I don't do that. Seriously. I don't understand, bro. How dare you dictate to me when you'll play me and when you won't? Like, it's extremely arrogant behavior. Whatever, Sun Prism. He's just trolling me. It's like we're in junior high school, and he thinks it's funny. You know. You're telling me a guy can play that fucking well and then not see that it's called the Schliemann? I mean, give me a break, dude. He knows the theory of the sharpest line. That's why I'm so fucking angry, you know? It's like, that's childish 7th grade behavior. I mean, he's like making me look like an idiot on purpose. Calling it the Silman. Saying he doesn't know anything. It's ridiculous, you know? Come on, you're too good for that. Nobody plays that well, knows, you know, chess on a 2300 level, and then pretends he doesn't know anything and acts like it's the Silman or whatever. I mean, you think it's funny to make me angry. Whatever, I'm not going to play that. So, whatever.